Hi, I'm Angie Mason and I'm an artist. I do paintings and sculptures and drawings, and I'm here at the Fusion 5 Festival showcasing my work in one of the rooms. There's 20 of us, 20 artists here, and we're each in a room and we put together our work in the environment, and it's going to be accented and paired up mostly like with musical DJs and such. I know in my room actually I have a slideshow running with a music mix that I put together.
Yeah?
Oh, sorry.
Tell me a little bit about your style of art.
I think my style of art is, I grew up a lot with like surrealism, so a lot of it is based, the foundations sort of come from that, and sort of grew from that. It's twisted, distorted, kind of character-driven works that are just different. They're different characters, either amorphic creatures or teeth, or they could be anything. I like to take. I guess I like to humanize things and create characters from them. So I put them in situations.
Why?
Why? Well, to tell my stories, to tell my reflections of things that I'm going through, or things that I've gone through, my reflections on the world, people I know, different things that happen. It's just the way I guess it's like a way to cope with life, and helps me get through it.
How long have you been an artist?
I've always, since I was a little kid, growing up in a chaotic upbringing, always took refuge in making art and drawing. So I don't know if there's any like set time. I always felt a special draw towards drawing. When I was young, they put me in special art classes, so I guess other people saw like a talent there. But yeah, ever since I was a little kid, I knew I wanted to go to art school and just get serious with it. So since I was young, it's sort of always what I wanted to do.
And how did you hook up with Strychnin?
I met Yasha back, I contacted her and we emailed back at the end of 2005, and we met in early 2006 and had a discussion, showed her my work, and we just hit it off. And just started, we booked a show, I had a solo show back in July 2007 in the Berlin Strychnin, and we did different group shows together in New York, Berlin, London, and it's been great. It's been really wonderful.
Where are you from?
I'm from New Jersey.
All right.
That's right. Oh, yeah.
Where?
All over, actually. When I was growing up, I lived with my dad. After my parents divorced, and he moved us sort of all over the place. When I was really young, my dad actually had an accident, and they shipped us off to Puerto Rico too. So I lived in Puerto Rico for a little bit with my grandfather on his farm while he was just getting better. And then after, when I was younger, my parents, after they divorced, my dad, living with him, it was kind of a chaotic situation, and he just kept moving us around. So we jumped all over northern New Jersey and Florida. So there's no real set home base, so I'll just say right now I'm from Garfield, New Jersey. That's where I'm living now.
All right.
So yeah, and all over northern New Jersey.
Excellent. Yeah. That's good. That's good. Oh, jeez. What else you want to talk about?
Gosh, that's such an open-ended question.
Okay, so we talked about your style. Okay, so would you describe yourself as a surrealist or a pop surrealist?
I don't really put labels on things. I just say that because I know that the roots came from that, as far as what I related to when I was younger. It's sort of just a natural progression, and I don't really like to classify what I'm doing right now. I'm just kind of making it and seeing where it grows, because I just love for it to just keep changing and experimenting. I don't want to pinpoint or pigeonhole myself into one specific thing. So just do it.
Sure.
Let it see what happens. You know, because I think that's the interesting part is continuing to push yourself and try new things and just keep growing.
Who are some of your favorite artists?
God. So many. I mean, there's so many wonderful artists out there. I mean, just a lot of the Strychnin artists are really wonderful. Kristen Farrell's awesome. I mean, just growing up, like I said, I was so inspired by a lot of the women surrealists like Dorothea Tanning and Leonora Carrington and Remedios Varos. She's really awesome. Just really, Hieronymus Bosch. Just things that just the colors and the characters and that just twisted.
Influences outside the art world?
Musically, I mean, there's so much music. Tom Waits is really so. He's such a visual language that I think it's really rich and inspirational to sort of fuel you up to kind of want to make images. I mean, not specifically because of his music, but it sort of gives you a boost when you're drawing, you know. Really.
So you listen to music while you create your art?
A lot of times, yeah. Most of the time, actually. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did it ever influence you, like you had an idea from a song, or?
I don't know specifically that. It's more that it kind of accents different life experiences. Like if you're in a mood, it can accentuate like a mood that you're in, or a feeling. But yeah, music is definitely a definite influence and inspiration for creating art. And I mean, just so much of life, everything, the weather, just passing people and life experiences, day-to-day stuff, minutia,
right?
Everything. I think it all kind of comes together and just sits in your brain and conjures up the characters in your head.
Excellent. So what do you think about the festival here?
I think the festival is amazing. I think that the whole idea of bringing music and visual art together, you know, it's really such an awesome exchange of ideas, and the fact that all these artists are brought here, I think is really kind of a unique thing. I mean, it doesn't happen so often to spend that much time with a group of visual artists, you know, and be able to just sort of live together.
Yeah, right.
You know?
Yeah.
It's really special. You know, it's I don't know. You just get to just learn so much about different people's backgrounds from all over the world.
Sure, yeah.
It's really it's so fun.
Did you find some inspiration maybe for future work?
It's inspiring in the sense that you find like-minded people or different-minded people like that are also creative, and it just it's inspiring in the sense that it makes you want to just keep going, because seeing this sort of thing happening is really it's kind of huge, you know. It's really it's the location, Cannes, and having all the press here now, you know. It's really there's like an energy in the air.
Right, yeah.
Musicians last night. It's really wild and fun.
So what's in the near future for you?
Actually, in September 2008, I am working on a solo show that's going to be down in Atlanta, Georgia.
All right.
Yeah, at the Rabbit Hole Gallery, and just doing, I guess, different group shows and continuing to paint.
Excellent. Well, what else? Anything else?
Anything else? I'm a visual person. I can draw you a picture.
Yeah, you want to? Draw me a picture. That would be fantastic.